Dear audience, today I will talk about AI-based tools which is used in the performance management. There are various tools which has been used in the performance management, like 15.5, like Workday, like we have plenty of tools related to the performance management. But before that, we'll be talking about that what is the performance management and how can it be, and how what are the assessment methods to measure the performance of an employees in our organizations. So let's start with the objective of this session. So today we will cover what is a performance management and what are the key tools used for it, and especially AI-based tools. That what are the existing AI-based tool and their benchmarking. That which based tool is AI-based tool is more like preferred in small and medium organizations or in the large enterprises. Based on that one, their focus, and then at the end we'll see some assessment methods that to measure all these tools effectively. So just to define it, what is a performance management? Basically, performance management is a strategic process which ensure that that employees are activities are aligned with organizational goals, right? So organizational goals that are very important for organization goals to nurture and to go forward. So in so sometime all or every organizations they have employees, and every employees has some goals, and these goals they needs to be aligned with the organizational objective as well. So what is the importance for that one? It enhances the productivity of an organization, engagements of the employees, and different goals they achieve it. So, the main tool for performance management, as in a management field, we have approximately five different tools. There are more, but these are mainly used by the different organizations. Like we have KPI systems. KPI is very common in different organizations, and these are number based. We assign some numeric values, and based on that one, we see that how is an employee is working and performing in organizations. So it could be like, for example, how much targets or funds they have achieved it for a different organization like banks from the different stakeholders. Let's suppose there could be an objectives and key results method, which is called OKR. OKR is also kind of a quantitative method. And then we have a 360-degree feedback, which is the qualitative method, which you get where you get feedback from customer or from other people. And then we have a performance appraisal systems. It's kind of like ACR system. It's kind of the old system where peers or the direct manager gives you feedback about your performance. How is your performance going on? Sometimes it is being exploited, but still it is being used in a different organization. And then we have employee development plans as well, which is a very effective, and which organization they take care of their employees, and they give training for the new employees and even for the old employee as well if needed. So we have certain AI based performance tools which works very well, which working in a different, which working for the continuous feedback, like in the real time insight and employee engagements. It could be kind of like dashboards where their data is being like interactive with with the people or with organizations. We also call it performance analytics or data driven evaluation or KPI trends. So these KPIs are being changed automatically every day or every second. Then we have personalized development, tailored growth path, and skill training, bias reduction. Sometimes we need to reduce the bias between the different employees, and equality or EDI we call it, or some people call it DIBE. So these are more terminology related to the management. And then we have a predictive insight, forecast trends, and attrition risk, like how many people leaving the organization. And then automation streamlines process like appraisal and cold drink. So for all these things, for this has been automated, but what are the tools which has been used widely nowadays in small and medium organization or large organizations? These are the first top is like Workday. Second one is the Better Works. Third is the Lattice, and the fourth one is the 15.5. So these tools are like extensively used, and these are like mostly AI based and attached with the large language model or LLM so that to improve the performance of employee in organizations and to meet the objectives of organization with the goals of the employees. Here's a summary for these tools, and you can see that which tool is more better in which scenario. Like for example, Workday is better in enterprise HR and finance. BetterWorks AI tool is used is better in goal alignment and feedback system. Lattice is good in engagement and growth, and 15.5 is better in collaboration and engagement. Now, if we compare with like best for what like Workday is best for large enterprises like maybe like you can say maybe Google is using, Facebook is using, or other organizations. In Northern Ireland, we have some like BT might be there using Workday, or British Telecom, they would be using it, or some other organizations. BetterWorks is good for goal-driven organizations, like what are the goals of organization, and then based on that one, it is used. And then Lattice is good in employee development. Small medium businesses is good in the 15.5. Strength for the Workday is that it's all in one. Like everything is there from finance, HR, marketing, everything is there. Better work is good in OKR tracking. Lattice is good for career growth tools. And 15.5, the unique strength is manager employee collaboration. Yeah, so if you want manager employee collaboration, use 15.5. And then we have a key features for the workdays, HCM, and then payrolls and analytics. Better Works key feature are OKR, surveys and reviews. Lattice, we have reviews, analytics, and surveys. And for the 15.5, the key feature are check-ins, reviews, and the growth plans. So now we will see that what does it mean? Review means, is it qualitative or quantitative? So let's see, discover one by one. So the key performance indicators, as we all already know that it's quantifiable, like we measure by the numbers, numerics, or percentages, or by like some like real numbers or integers. So examples like revenue growth, customer satisfactions, and we can have some practical on that one to discuss some KPIs for a retail manager. There could be examples for revenue growth, high revenue, low revenue, medium. Customer satisfaction, highly satisfied, less satisfied, not satisfied, dissatisfied, very dissatisfied. And then we have employees turnover rates, like high turnovers, which is not good, low turnover rates. OKR objectives and key results. It's also like it's a kind of the framework to set achieve goals now. So here we align the goals of individuals with organizational objectives. So using measurable results, like we have some objectives and we need to achieve it. Might be organization have 10 objectives, 15 objectives, and they have to meet all these objectives to fulfill their projects. So improve customer retention, like for example, achieve 90% satisfaction rate. The objective has been achieved 90%. Yeah, you can have some OKR for sales team as well, like as a practical activity. Third is a 360 degree feedback. This is qualitative nature, and it has like comprehensive feedback systems from the peers or subordinates or managers. It's a holistic view, fosters self-awareness. Okay. Yeah, it could be like you can achieve this one through like role play, just kind of a drama or some play, providing constructive feedback for the team member. Yeah, this fourth tool is performance appraisal system. Usually in the old days, it was used like kind of annual confidential report or ACRs or annual reviews or project-based evaluations. But if the ecosystem is good, this is a very good system because here you have a good fair review. So it's a formal review evaluation employees performance against set of the standards. You have a set of standards and then you just like benchmark according to the set of standards. So these standards could be ISO standard 9000, it could be like, security standards 27001, and it could be PMP standard PMI standard. So different standards are available and you can benchmark with that one. So you can analyze a sample appraisal form over here. Yeah, so the fifth tool is employee development plans. So in that one, it's a very good tool, and here you like customize plans to enhance skills and career growth for your employees. You keep training sessions, certificates, appreciation, mentorship programs. Usually, you can make some for the new hire, but it can be also for the old employees as well, like previous the seasoned employees as well. So there it could be like for different department as well. So there are different assessment methods and how this assessment performance management tools are used. So basically there are three ways. Some are quantitative, some are qualitative, and some are comparative. So quantitatives, like you can say KPIs and OKR, they comes in the quantitative. Mostly they have numeric values, some percentages. Okay. In qualitative is mostly like interview based or writing based or textual based. There's a feedback reviews over here, employee satisfaction surveys. Employees, they give their feedback, they write some comments, and then you analyze it through thematic analysis using NVivo or some other tools you have it. Comparative analysis can also be done, like you benchmark your results with the industry standards like ISO standards or some other PMI standards or NIST standards, whatever the standards you are working in industry. So summary of all this is takeaway that we discuss about like performance management in journal, and we discuss about performance management tools with respect to AI, and we benchmark that which tool is better in which scenario. And we also came to know that we need to align the goals with the objectives to enhance the productivity and foster the growth for organizations. We discuss about KPIs, OKR, 360 feedback, EDP essentials, and some AI tools and an example for this one. And then we say that continuous assessment ensures the effectiveness. If there is no continuous assessment, so there will be like, it will not be effective. So we can have some like, some activity, you can perform some an activity based on some SMEs in Northern Ireland or wherever you live. Like for example, BFC, Popeyes, or say some saloons, you can have an activity on that one, and you can provide some, you can choose some of the tools, whether it is it's a paper-based tool or AI tools, and then you can apply some methods, quantitative, qualitative. So this is the end of this session. If you have any question, you can put in a comment section, and then see you next time. Bye bye. These are the references. You can learn more about that one. And these are the top two books which I have highlighted for you.